Hello guys, welcome back to the YouTube channel of the Concept Guy, and today in this third part of Matlab learning from basics, we are going to actually learn about plotting, and then we will move on to if else statement, and we will do a certain exercise in Matlab, and I want you to pay attention, close attention to whatever is taught today, because plotting is one of the most important applications in Matlab. So first of all, like always, we have the command window here, the workspace and the folder window. And so let's start with our plotting. So first of all, let's take the x-axis data. So let x be a vector with 1, let's say 1 2, and let's take it 4. Okay, so x is a row vector that starts with 1 till 4. So we know the output, that is x is equal to 1 2 3 4. Yes, 1 2 3 4. And let's take y be let's take y is equal to sine of x. Okay, so sine of x is a function, an inbuilt MATLAB function that returns the sine value that we actually know by it. Okay, so y is sine of x, so we have got the values. Now let's first write help plot. Okay, so whatever you want help in, MATLAB has a function, command that is help. So if you don't know about a function, so you can actually ask MATLAB to provide some data or information that is inbuilt. Okay, so while writing help plot, we have the plot. Yes, this is a plot, and we get to know what the plot function does. So it plots a vector y versus x. So as we read this, our main objective is that first x values come and then y value comes in. Okay, so that is our main thing. Remember this, first x then y. And the next thing that we see is that these are certain data. So what is this? That while plotting, we will have various images, like we can actually have a blue points, let's say blue point shown as the data output. Okay, so and we can also make it a solid line or many things down here. Okay, so all of this we will go in this video. We will take blue circle, that is BO. So how to plot it? We know that first x and y, and then in inverted commas we will write BO. Okay, that's how it is. Then we will plot this thing. If we want to plot simultaneous values or same plot, same values and different representation, then we can do it like this way. Okay, similarly you can also write help. Let's take, for example, you can ask MATLAB for help of sine. So it will tell you that this is the sign of argument in radians. Okay, let's clear the window CLC, and what we have written is we have done the x and y values. You can see here, that is 1 into 4 vector. Let's write plot and put in the x values first, then the y values. MATLAB has this advantage that you get to know what to write next. Like everything is provided here. You have to just put the arguments in that order. So x comma y comma, let's say we will take it blue circles. Okay, and let's plot it. So when we plot it, we get the values. These are the 4 points. That is great. Let's try another thing. Put the up, click. Now click the up arrow, and in this plot let's take a line. Okay, let's try it out. Yes, this is how the line will be made with dots and everything blue. Okay, great. So this is how we plot, and to plot various representations we can actually take the help plot thing and get the information out of that. Next we move on to, let's take CLC, if and else. So let's take if, let's take a number, or let's take a r value, let's take it 1. Okay, just to make a particular if statement true. So r value, and let's take if r is equal to is equal to is equal to double equal to means that if it is equal to, if r value is 1, we are not declaring r value as 1, we are checking for r is equal to 1. If r is equal to 1, then up arrow, plot this. Okay, else don't plot this, plot this. Okay, so if r is equal to 1, which should be true because we have defined r as 1, so plot of this will come. No lines. Yes, no lines. Let's now redo it. Let's take r as 0. So here again we put the same code and the line will come here. So that was good, and let's now clear it all and let's try an exercise to make everything clear. This is a function, so look at it clearly. This is a for statement. So what we're doing is, for is something that is a loop. So in this loop we have this loop counter x. It will move from 0 with increments of 0.2. So 0 plus 0.2 plus 0.2 plus 0.2, in this way, like 0 plus 0.2 is 0.2, then 0.2 plus 0.2 is 0.4, then 0.4 plus 0.2, so we'll add 0.2 again and again till we reach the value 10 or some value less than 10. We have seen it earlier while using the colon operator. So we will move on, but once x is equal to 0, first all these codes will occur. Okay, they will execute, then one loop will end, then it will return again to the loop counter, then x will be 0.2, so 0.2 will be added. Okay, and then again this loop, everything will come, again it will end, then again it will go. If for means for x for, okay, so for x is this, for x is this in this range, then do this, then end, then again for x is this, if it's in the range, then this loop will again repeat. So it will keep on repeating unless and until the x is 10 or like it's greater than 10. Okay, then this loop will not occur. Okay, so what we have is x is increasing with increments of 0.2 till 10. Now we have y is equal to sine x, and we will plot this x and y with the same blue circle, and we will take x limits. So what is x limits? It is the limiting range of x in the x-axis. So x-axis, we have set the limits in our graph so that we will move from -10 to 20. So x-axis will only contain -10 to 20. So, and then y limits, we have put the limits of y, and finally pause. Why I've used this pause, you will get to know in a minute. So pause is something that will pause it and pause it for 0.1 seconds. I want to pause it because then it will look like more of an animation. Try without using pause and see what occurs. Okay, so let's start it. See, these are the values that are coming, and that's how it is moving. That was right, nice, right? So this thing came because of pause. Now we will do the same, repeat the same loop, but with this time let's take pause and also add hold, and hold is on. Hold on means you have to hold it, hold the previous data in the graph itself, hold the previous data, then again the loop will plot the next data, then again hold it. So you are holding all the data rather than just taking a new graph every time. We will take a single graph, hold the values, previous values, and get the new, plot the new values simultaneously. Again we will do end. Here it is. Wow, this is amazing, right? This is more like a snake, but this is actually sin x curve. We know that, right? So now lastly I want to do is repeat this without pause. Without pause. Okay, hold on and end. So there is no pause in this section. What we want, what we expect is it should come like previous, but what will happen is a single curve. So we are not into the making of this curve, because step by step we are not going, we are finally reaching out to the output curve. So that is what pause helps us, and I hope you like the video. Please like, share and subscribe.